Daniel 2:10a to the first Zakef Katon should not really cause us any great difficulties with our reading. It begins with a Pa'al perfect, third masculine plural, and then the second verb idea is communicated with a Pa'al participle masculine plural. So altogether we have they answered the Chaldeans before the king and said. Here we have the negative particle and then the particle of existence. So together that negation results in there is not or there are not. And so what is being denied existence right now but this phrase? We have a man, anash, upon, al, yabeshta, the earth. Here we have the determined state. Now the absolute state word underneath this form is yabsha. And there's a cognate Hebrew word that means dry ground. So this is a case where we don't want to get overly concerned with what the cognate is because it could influence the semantic range we would interpret. Semantic range in biblical Aramaic is much more like the biblical Hebrew haaretz, the earth. Okay, so this is a man upon the earth, and that brings us up to the second Zakef Katon. And here we have a relative, so that's going to be who, because it's talking about a man. And then next up, we have this construct that brings us up to the Zakef Katon, the word of the king. And then lastly, here we have the ability verb. So this is the Pa'al imperfect, third masculine singular. He will be able. And then we have to declare. So there's a lamed preposition at the beginning, and the use of this hafel infinitive of the chet vav he verb is to serve as the complement to this verb of ability. So altogether, we have the Chaldeans answered before the king and said, there is not a man on the earth who can declare, who is able to declare the word of the king.